Hello and welcome to our analytical report. I am Srishti Singh here with my team Nexus Navigator to talk about the topic global geopolitics. And for the title of the report is Global Geopolitics Affecting India. So for further discussion, let's begin with the team for examining this. Let's first begin with Yogendra.
Let's first explain about the topic through a question, that is, what is geopolitics? Geopolitics involves three qualities. First, it is concerned with the question of influence and power over space and territories. Example like dispute between India, Pakistan, India, China, India, Canada, India, Maldives, etc. Second, it uses geographical frame for world affairs. Example like water wars in South Asia, global climatic change, etc. Third, it is future-oriented ideology of the whole world. Example, future of India-Canada relation and obstacles in India-US relation, or a question arise, will US go against India in future? From now, my teammate Astitv will take the lead.
So for further discussion, I'm here with a compelling question. Why geopolitics matters? So geopolitics matters in various ways. It affects policies and international relations. Moreover, it helps to understand the complex world around us. So we can take example of India and Bangladesh relationship, and we can take also example of Iran and Israel war. It has also been in news. So let me bring in Shivam to dwell on next point.
We did a report on topic geopolitics, and our motivation for doing this report inspired us to do is curiosity in the topic, that how it influences and countries' stabilities and stabilities, also how people react on it. Thank you.
Yet another question significance in this framework is that, do you think international leaders will influence Indian elections? Certainly not. International leaders may express their opinion about the current situation and the policies of India, but Indian voters cast their own vote using their prudence. Thank you.
Is India faithfully as pointed out by some of its neighbors? Well, the answer could be yes or no. Explaining this with an example, when Chinese products were boycotted by the Indian government during Diwali, this infuriated China to warn us about the damage in collateral relations. Pakistan also sees us as a bully using the power and economy of China. Whereas, on the other hand, Bhutan doesn't consider us as a bully since we have helped them in medical, power, education, and infrastructure developmental fields. Some may view India as assertive and dominant in regional interaction, whereas the others may see it as a key player in promoting stability and cooperation in the region. Thank you. Let's move over to Nishan for further discussion.
The question we asked in the survey that India should consider an advisory from Europe, USA, UK for not buying oil from Russia. Every sovereign country has the right to export and import from any country. However, India may have considered a kind of negative consequences from Western countries like USA, UK and Europe, directly or indirectly. Since India depends upon oil import around 85% of our requirement, since Russia oil is available, it is beneficial for India. This helps India to prevent oil prices. Thus, this is considered an economically wise decision.
Our team undertook a primary survey with our respondent from BBAU department. I am going to tell you about the data analysis of the question which we had asked from the student of various departments from UIT, Law, DRM. The questions were, do you think international leaders are influencing Indian elections? We had observed that most of the students said yes, about 87.2% said yes, about 11.5% said no, and rest 1.3% said neutral.
Me and my team asked questions from various departments such as Law, Mass Media, DRM and UIT, that should India consider an advisory from Europe, US, UK for not buying oil from Russia, and we found that only 13% said yes, 61% said no, and about 25% said neutral.
Our next question was, is India a big bully as pointed out by some of its neighbors? Most of the respondents said that, about 66.68% no, 30.66% yes, 2.66% neutral. Let's welcome Pradeep to take next part of the analysis.
Here the key finding of this report is that keen interest among the youth in countries' relation studies having interest in topics like geopolitical, which is very appreciable. Let's listen to next team member.
One of the recommendations that we received that we should consider the opinion of US and European countries because they are superpowers and they are influencing the whole world and they can cause more problem in getting loan from the World Bank. Now, I would like to call Shivansh for yet another recommendation.
Yet another recommendation is already conveyed to you by my friend Charjit, but the another recommendation that I received during a survey was that India should not send free aids to countries like Bangladesh, Nepal and Maldives, which are continuously disrespecting India. And our recommendation here.
To conclude our mission, let us join Sailesh.
The overall experience of my team on the topic of global geopolitical was amazing. We gained a lot of experience and know about the current affair of our country and also know how people get affected by it. We saw our overall experience through a video of this report and I am very thankful to our viewer and listener who are watching us. Now signing off with me and my team.
Let's take
the 9th flag to higher shores of growth.